Hey guys, Lawrence of Lusaka here. Today we are shooting another video of a slightly different nature. We're not reviewing the bikes, we did that. We are reviewing an action cam. So we are unboxing the Vortex action cam made by Kaisa baas, the Wi-Fi version. So they make two types, one with, one without Wi-Fi. So we were lucky enough to obtain the one with Wi-Fi. We are going to unbox it and test it out. The main reason for doing this today particularly is because we want to mount it onto the helmet, take it out for a spin on country roads, on city roads, and then see how the bike, how it feels, how the action cam as well is going to get the footage and see whether or not it's a worthwhile proposition to get one. It's not necessarily for the purposes of like recording a near miss or an accident or stuff like that. Like no one ever wishes to do that, right? Like to ever experience that when they go out riding, especially when they go out riding. So we're only doing this for the purposes of checking it out, see if we like it. We'll post the video. If you guys like it, then it's a win-win, right? If you don't like it, if we don't like it, then at least you would know. Yeah? So let's see what's in the package. So Kaisa baas are known for their stereos. They're like baas and so on. I think I've owned one or two of their slightly smaller stereos, like the alarm clock and stuff for the bedroom. It was pretty good, pretty neat, and their Bluetooth speakers are pretty good as well. So I thought, hey, why not try out their action cams? And then hopefully they, commuted their stereo and tech expertise onto the action cam. So here we have the actual action cam. It comes in the waterproof case as well. That's a plus. We think that's good, otherwise you don't have to go out there and start buying one. You have to be careful with the packaging that you choose though, because what you're looking for if you're a motorbike enthusiast is the J mount, which then can allow you to mount the cam onto the chin, because it is widely known in action cam circles, especially for the motorbike, that if you mount it on the chin mount, it doesn't vibrate as much as it does if you put it on the top. Unfortunately for this packaging, we're about to find out whether or not there's a J mount. So that's the actual camera unit. Not too bad, good little size, not too heavy. Let's see what else is in the box. Well, you have a USB cable, you connect it to the computer, and also you can use that to charge the unit. We have user manual. That's pretty good because it has pictures in it. What better manual than with pictures, right? That looks well authored. We'll see what else is in the box. So this is what we're interested in. These are the mounts that we're going to put onto the helmet, and that's the one where you get the camera into it and then you just clip onto these ones like that. Perfect. You've got the 3M sticky thingy that you put down there, which you put onto the helmet, and you've got two options. That's good. Cool. Then you have the safety warranty and so on and so forth. So we'll get into that another time. Accept everything. So what we were hoping to do today was then to, if we had the J mount, we would have put it at the chin of the helmet. But in the absence of that, we could just put the top mount and then see how that works. Because I guess if you're conscious of the fact that you've got a top mount camera, you'll probably not shake around anyhow on the bike, right? So hopefully I can be stable enough. We'll see how that works. This one comes with the Wi-Fi version. So what that means is you can connect your mobile phone to the unit and you can actually look at the screen capture and what you're doing. You can change the mode, the camera mode, from photos to video. You can change resolution. You can do generally all the settings onto your mobile phone, and that's just pretty awesome. That's cool, because then that's the world we live in, right? Everything is wireless, and that's what you want. Little battery unit there, easily accessible, nice and compact, doesn't take up too much space. On the side, you have so that's the HDMI mini port where you can connect it directly to your television. That was pretty good. So in case you've forgotten your USB drive, you've forgotten the converter, so you don't have a laptop maybe, or a desktop, or you don't have that converter where you put in the chip, you can simply just connect the unit directly to your television through HDMI, which is like the best footage, right? So that's good. In the package, it does not come with the memory card. However, we sort of have the 32 gig in there, which is good for video and stuff. See how much footage we can put in there, because assuming you're riding for a long distance, you know, you don't want to keep changing that. So let's turn it on. Et voila. That picture looks good. Battery is fully charged. And so that is the unit when it's turned on. What we're going to do as well is just connect it to the phone and then see how it's going to work based on that. Right now we're just installing the software. Done. It's interesting how the connection is so instant, right? Like there's no searching, trying, obtaining address and la la la. It just goes straight in. So we have your average S5 there. Let's see what happens. So you go. So we're testing out with the Samsung S5, and we went onto Play Store and we downloaded the Vortex app, and now we're just going to try and connect it to the action cam and then see how it works from there, see what we can control, what image quality and what settings we can do there, and have a play with it. So here we have the app. So we try and connect it to Wi-Fi. What we're going to do is press the Wi-Fi first. Flashing means that something's happening. Waiting for Wi-Fi connection. Go to settings. Interestingly, is that the connection is just immediate right there and then. We loved that. So it doesn't really search and take too long before anything is trapped in there. So that's good. And let's open the app. That's pretty good. How's that? That's a camera filming a camera. That's pretty neat. Okay, so try recording. See how that works. I'm assuming we're going to do a whole lot of riding up and down, right? So we'll see that the image quality once we download that from off the bike. We'll change it to photo and see image quality. Cool. So check out the settings. White balance, auto memory format. Oops, do you want to format your SD card? No, we just took that footage, we need it. Resolution, I think 1280 by 720 is pretty good. because it does 60 frames per second. That is not the highest, it's not the best. Anything that can do over 120 frames per second for your action cam is good, which means no matter how much you take your vibrations and stuff, it records pretty good footage. However, this particular model that we're testing out today, the maximum is 60 frames per second. So until we take it out, we don't really know what it looks like, but so far that's a bit of a limiting factor, and I think that's a minus on the part. So we'll keep it at that, see how it goes. With regard to pixels, it says maximum is 3 megapixel with the dimensions of 2048 by 1536. That's pretty good, I think. But proof is in the pudding. We'll have to take it out and then see what it looks like. So that setting is fine. And you also have the memory on your mobile user interface. You've got your memory. You can change the camera, and also you can go through to the gallery. So this is what's on the card, and say for example we open it, you have the option of downloading it. So it's downloading the file onto the phone, and then you can pretty much just upload it directly from your phone to your social media channel if you're that kind of person. So let's see what it looks like. We will, of course we can delete from there, that's pretty good. We will then go onto the mobile's gallery, and actually it should be in downloads. Oh, my files, Vortex. So it creates its own folder, and that's good, so you don't really jumble up between your own gallery items and so on. So we think that's pretty cool, and there we have it. Judging from the look of it, it looks pretty clear. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm looking forward to mount it onto the helmet, and then we take it out for a spin whilst we still have some sun, so stay tuned. We turn off the unit. Just put it back in its case. And we take it out for a spin.
DJ LBC.
nangai lobi na lata kinini masuto zalaki kotambola tozalaki misato nagu toyebanaki maso ya mokili tokabwanaki mpona nini mandondi elekaki biso mbeka masuto zalaki lobi na lata kinini masuto zalaki